We're live!
Hey, guys!
Hello. Hey, if you are watching, can you hear our audio? Let us know in the comments because I don't see the little green thing bouncing around down below.
I hear it.
Can you hear our audio?
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat. And you
Sounds fun to me. How about you guys?
can't see anything live, just your cute faces in the thumbnail. All right. Well, here we are. Stephanie sees us. Lazy Genius. There they are. What up, Lazy Genius Tarot? Welcome, everybody, to Erin's birthday party.
I'm going to take this out so I can hear. Yeah, thanks for coming. So great.
Oh, my gosh, y'all. We are freaking worn out. Officially worn out.
Totally pooped.
Yeah, we've got, let's say, August 29th. So we have 2 more days to work on the bus, but not even 2 more days to work on the bus.
A day and a half-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because tomorrow we're doing a fam jam. Hey, everybody! Yeah, we're doing an open bus tomorrow with my family. So we're like really cranking it out, guys. So hard.
Oh my gosh. Ralph Borchers, what's up?
Hi.
Dr. B in the house. You're excited to see what we've accomplished in the past week. Okay, well,
we got a bit of a sneak peek right now. If anyone hasn't noticed.
Here's a sneak peek. We have a confession. What's coming up on YouTube was filmed 2.5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going so hard and building so fast and filming as much as we can that we're that far ahead on the videos and the content, and we can't edit fast enough. So
no, not right now, at least. Like once we're out of here, we're going to be able to catch up on everything and really give it. We probably will do a couple videos a week once we're out of here.
Yeah.
But for this red hot second, we don't even hardly have enough time to shower.
In YouTube
right
land,
now.
This hasn't been built yet.
Yeah.
So we're actually in the kitchen right now. I'm facing the L of the counter. Yeah. And then the refrigerator's over here and the front of the bus is over there. And we're not going to give you any other sneak peeks other than what you can see behind us right now. This is our pantry and everything. However, if you are a patron or if you're in Get Your Skoolie On community, you probably have gotten a lot of sneak peeks from us because those are like quick little 1-minute videos that we shoot and show what we're working on.
It's what we have time for right now. So we apologize. There hasn't been a lot of new content in Get Your Skoolie On. We are really, really excited to get back to it. So excited to get back to it. We have so many ideas for just like different PDFs, downloads that you can take while you're working on a project, and some really cool videos. Yeah. Really cool videos. I mean,
super detailed.
We're so far behind in it from where we are in the build. Yeah. So it's going to be really fun to catch up on that. Just like it is to go look back at old videos. Yeah. Like you can't, it's hard to believe how much has happened. We were literally saying this the other night. Like we were looking around. We're like, whoa, we've built everything in this thing.
Practically everything.
Single thing. Down
custom
to the
fabricated
curtain rods. We've done it all.
Yeah.
Custom fabricated everything. So it's neat. It's really neat to see it coming together.
Yeah. So if you guys want to show Erin some birthday love, there's a little $sign underneath the chat. Drop her a super chat and a birthday message if you like. And we'll definitely read all the super chats and get to all those. The chat's going pretty fast, so we'll try to keep up with that also.
Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes and for being here. It's so cool. It's so cool to have a little party with the people that we look forward to chatting with every single week.
Absolutely.
So cool.
So 2 days left, a day and a half really. We also have to button up the barn, so we've got to clean out all of our dust and move tools from this barn to another barn. We also have to take a lot of the materials that we don't are not going to use. Like, we took apart a ton of pallets and stuff. So we've got to go figure out what we're going to do with that. We also have a few pallets that have totes and stuff sitting on there. And so those totes are filled with stuff that we're going to be carrying with us. And so with that, we got to figure out where all of that's going in the bus or in the underbody storage. So is it going to be like your favorite game of Tetris? I
do love Tetris. Yeah. I feel like we're really good at, I'm good at organizing things. Yeah. Like I can do that. It's just a matter of like setting everything out.
Oh my gosh. Steph. Thank you, so Steph. Sweet.
Steph and Luke.
We appreciate you guys.
Buddies in Maine. These guys are working on a schoolie too.
Yeah.
They've got a channel. Little kids. Yeah. They got a channel, so make sure you go check them out.
Original Adventures.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
You're number one.
Oh, the birthday wishes. Hey, Jacqueline. Yeah. Hey, Calamity. Let's say hey to some people. We got D. Swanson. What's up? Daniel. Good to see you.
Jacqueline and Jesse.
Here
in hometown.
We miss you guys. We should really try to see you before we head out. It's getting crazy.
What's up, Daniel Stevens, Christine Johnson?
Yeah.
Calamity Bus Wanderings. Good to see you in the house.
Yeah, Ralph, Justin, Mark. Guess I should have read your comment. You're not done with your bus.
Oh, Original Humans on here too. That's Luke.
Hey, what's up, Luke?
Holy smokes.
You guys are darling.
So Original Human says, we love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic B-Day. And I wish I could say it in your Manchester accent because it is so cool.
Oh my gosh. Luke's accent's amazing.
Yeah, totally amazing. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
TR Bolin, what's up, brother?
TR. Andrew Snowden. Cool. Hey, man. How's it going?
Welcome.
Awesome. So, I honestly feel like my head is spinning right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like giving it. Today we started putting in the wall by the front door.
Yeah.
So we could put up a handrail, make sure people can get in here safely. Like, we're used to not having a handrail there, so it's not really a big deal for us at this moment in time.
Yeah.
But we got the couch done. We did that recently.
Oh, the couch is cool, y'all.
It's really cool.
I'm not going to tell you really about it because you need to wait to see the video, but we had foam, like you can buy foam that's just by roll or whatever and then cut it yourself. But we found this company who sells, like, you give them the dimensions and they tell you how to like measure for it, because like the cloth that you put it in whenever you're sewing up the covers has to be a certain side compared to the foam so that it's nice and snug. Mm-hmm. So they have like this huge tutorial on their website on how to do it. And so it came the other day in a box that was totally unassuming. Like literally, it was only like 3 feet by maybe 1 by 1. It was small. And I was just like, oh.
It was heavy as heck.
Yeah.
Though.
I was like, maybe there's more boxes coming because we ordered 3 cushions.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like, those mattresses that are all rolled up and they're like vacuum sealed. Well, they did that to the cushions. So we cut the little thing and they went poof. And
blew right
there you go. Got cushions.
Yep.
We have a question from Revision Industries. Says, are y'all in the bus? Yes, we are in the bus. We're sitting in the kitchen right now.
There's a thunderstorm going on.
Yeah.
This is the pantry behind us.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that yet.
You have not.
This is a bit of a sneak peek.
Unless you're in Patreon or get your Skoolie On community, then you've probably seen it if you watch the sneak peek.
You guys wonder why I'm like moving around so much? I'm on the rodeo stool.
Oh, is that
I don't think they've seen the rodeo stool.
They have not seen the rodeo stool.
I think I just posted something in Patreon and get your Skoolie On with the rodeo stool.
Yeah. So it's definitely there. So the projects that we have left over are what we deem as the essential projects that have to be done in order for us to roll safely down the road. so that stuff doesn't fall all over the place, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so you imagine someone says, okay, we're going to put some wheels on your apartment, house, condo, whatever the heck you live in.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to roll in 30 minutes. Just imagine all the crap on your shelves and stuff just flying around every time you hit the brakes.
Yeah.
Or make a turn.
That has to be secured somehow, y'all.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on, those essential things. So what we ended up doing was we wrote a list that's on the refrigerator right over here of everything that we need to do to finish the bus. And then like we have it compartmentalized by the different areas of the bus. So like kitchen or living room or driver's cockpit area. And then, so we have all the different things that need to be done in each one. Then Erin went with a highlighter and highlighted everything that was all like, this has to be done. And there was a couple criteria that went into why those had to be done. First thing was specialized tools. Do we need the welder? We don't own the welder. We're just borrowing it.
Yeah. Table saw.
Table saw.
Probably not taking the table saw.
No, definitely not.
It's a beast. If we were getting a homestead right away, I would say, yeah, let's break it down and bring it.
Yeah.
We'll just come.
We might store it.
We might store it.
Yeah, we might
store it. And then
we'll
come back for it.
Another criteria was the size of the material that needed to be had in order to complete a project. Like if the material's too big or an odd shape, it might not fit inside here.
Yeah, and do you really want to carry like $74 plywood, nice birch plywood on the roof?
Probably not. So when we first started buying plywood was, I think, the beginning of 2021. It was only $40 a sheet for 1/2-inch birch cabinet grade plywood that we're using for walls and stuff like that. Well, and like this stuff is the 1/2-inch birch. It's super, super strong when it's built like correctly, I guess. So now the plywood's almost $80 a sheet.
Yeah. Like
it's doubled in price in a matter of freaking 8-9 months.
It's crazy, right?
It's totally nuts. Totally nuts.
Crazy. I'm glad that we didn't start right now, our build.
Yeah.
We did get a lot of stuff for a better price. Now it's a lot harder to get stuff. Even last summer, it was really hard to get our fridge. It took a long time for the fridge to come in.
Almost 3 months or something.
Something like 3 months. And
we've
kept
heard
calling,
it's taken...
being like, where is it? They're like, oh, we should call the company who makes them. And it was just like such a do kind of a situation. Yeah. Like, where's our fridge? We already paid for it.
Yeah, and one of the homesteading channels that we watch, he ordered a fridge, like just a regular open door fridge, no freezer, just a stand-up style. And he's been waiting for 4 months. So it's like, okay, well, this wasn't an isolated incident. It was like a really, really... I mean, it's happening to everyone. It's not just us.
Yeah. We were waiting for a few things to show up. I think I have like maybe one more order and hopefully we get it before we leave. But yeah, we were really waiting for the foam. Yeah. We were worried the foam wasn't going to come, but it came.
It did.
So that's good. It kind of stinks that the foam didn't come sooner because we don't have a lot of space to be sewing seat cushions.
But we do have a sewing machine.
But we do have a beautiful sewing machine and a table that we're going to make.
Ooh.
Coffee table. Oh. We had a huge piece of wood for the coffee table.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that project. That's another thing we have to do. We need to route out the guts of this table. Yeah.
What else?
It just took us 6 days to do the wall that goes around the curve for the bathroom.
That wall looks cool. So going down the hallway, it's been exposed and it's still exposed in all the videos that are coming up. So we friggin' muscled through that, put up all the material. I think it's a pretty, like looking at it now, it's really cool looking.
It looks really good.
It's really cool looking over there.
My parents stopped by and surprised us today, and we showed them the wall, and they were like, "Oh my God, we love it!" So that was kind of cool. It's always nice. Like my dad, he builds stuff for a living, so it was pretty cool. Like when he gives us his blessing on stuff, like he's always like, "That's amazing craftsmanship."
Yeah,
and I believe him because he sees bad and good craftsmanship all the time. So it's kind of cool. It's cool whenever someone who builds stuff sees your stuff and appreciates it. When people aren't creative and don't build things and they see your stuff, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's nice." Or they see that it's not finished. Like, "What are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with that?" And they point out the flaws because it doesn't look like a magazine yet.
Yeah.
But people who create and work with their hands have such an appreciation for custom made stuff.
Absolutely.
So those are the people you want to invite in your rig. Right?
Yeah, because they'll see it all.
Lorraine asked, I'm pretty sure her name's Lorraine, YouTube channel, Traveling with Special Abilities, asked if we're going to the States.
Oh, that's a really good question.
That's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question because it just seems like it would be easy to just drive across, right?
Not right now.
Not right now. Right now, it's not easy.
Yeah, where's Lorraine? Cool.
So, if we could, we would, but right now we're kind of here. And okay, so here's what happened. We called the border crossing that we would cross across when we drive. And I was hoping to get to a human, and luckily they actually answer their phone there, and we had a wonderful officer jump on the phone, and I explained to him our situation. We're up here, we're in a bus, we're in a motorhome with Texas license plates that's registered and titled in Texas. And he said, first off, make sure you keep your registration current in Texas. Don't try to import the bus, or that there could be problems. I was
then he'd have to get we'd probably both, if we were both going to drive the bus, we'd need to get a different endorsement on the license.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of money and it's hectic.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't even know if you can take a course right now and like go to a building with all the crazy happening. Yeah. I don't even think that it's a thing.
So the U.S. has basically said no one is crossing except for U.S. citizens or permanent residents. So Erin is neither of those. And so they said that she would not be admitted in.
You imagine if they separated us?
That's no bueno for us. And I wouldn't have it that way. Definitely not. So I actually have my permanent residency here in Canada, even though I'm still a U.S. citizen and kind of like a dual resident sort of thing from Texas. So I'm allowed to be here for as long as I need to be here.
Yeah, thank goodness you got that going early. Yeah.
So,
we'd only been here for about 3 months when you started the process.
When was it? Like November of 2019? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right before all this craziness was like released into the wild.
What was that?
That already was going on. I was already filling out the paperwork for that. And so that opened up a huge amount of opportunities for us because like now we're not stressed that I have to leave because of like a tourist visa or anything like that. So dual is definitely a great way to go. Even if you are in any country, having a dual for another country is a great idea. So we're going to be working on looking at the different types of visas that are available for her to get. So we're researching that on the immigration website right now. There's a lot of different ones, and we're not sure which ones she qualifies for. So we have to go read all their fine print and see what all the different ones are about.
Sounds like there's just like one thing you need to do to make it happen. But
no, it's not. And it's not easy. Like when I did the Canadian one, I am not kidding. Like hold a 2x4 and a couple pieces of plywood up to each other. Like the document that I had to mail paper was about this thick. That like there was no online application.
Now, a monster.
I think the US one is online. So so that could help. They have a paper one, but they also have an online portal. Because
online.
Yeah. Because I just made an account for the online portal to be her sponsor, but we have to figure out which category and all of that. So, and we also don't want to hire an attorney to do it because I don't feel like we did the one in Canada without an immigration lawyer and it worked. So that just goes to show if you just read the fine print, you could probably navigate the seas from your own helm.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So Calamity wants us to adopt them.
To adopt?
You guys want to get adopted?
Oh, so you can come up here.
If we adopted you and you're American, then maybe we could go to the States.
Yeah. That might fall under the family visa.
Yeah. And we could hitch your bus onto the back of our bus.
Yeah. Yeah. And tow them.
I would like to know what your skill sets are and what you could try for that.
What special superpowers do you have also, Calamity Bus Wanderings?
Okay, Jacoby. What's up, Jacoby?
What's up, Jacoby?
See you. Did you spray protective coating on your homemade copper curtain rod holders or leave them to the elements? They're just left to the elements. We probably could have done like a clear coat on them.
It's not too late also.
It's not too late. They're still shiny and gorgeous looking.
Yeah.
The sinks they get patinaed really fast.
And I think it's because of like, regardless of what type of soap you use, like we use the biodegradable soaps for both the kitchen sink and then also biodegradable hand soap so that we can safely get rid of our gray water while we're out and about. So the stuff in soap interacts with the copper, which causes patina to happen. And patina comes in many forms and many colors, and it's actually pretty cool looking, but it also makes it a little bit dull. Some of the patinas. Dull. Yeah. So we've put some stuff in there that made it blue once.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Oh, this is a gross story. Do you want to hear a gross, embarrassing story?
I don't remember what it was.
Oh, you're going to laugh. Okay. So the one day we were working, I don't even know. Oh, I was cutting out you haven't seen this video. I was cutting out the handles for the drawers.
Oh, yeah.
And Brian was working on building the drawers. And it was like he was building the whole thing. Like he really like built all the drawers. And I show up to like cut them, sand them, everything. Like I was really not really doing that much on them at all. And it was all my job was to cut out the handles. But I kept sneezing and I couldn't stop. I kept sneezing and my nose was running and it was so sandy and dusty in there. And my nose was literally pissing snot from it.
It was just a faucet.
It was a faucet.
It was like, liquid.
It wasn't even snot. It was just liquid.
If you take water and you pour it out from a glass, that's what was happening.
I was like, hey, Brian, look at this. And it was just like pouring out of my face.
Did that make the blue patina?
Well, wait. And then he was like, oh my God, that's terrible. And I like had to keep leaving. So I'm not cutting the drawers handles at all.
I told you to neti pot.
And Brian goes, why don't you do a neti pot and see if the neti pot helps you? So I go into the bathroom, put the salt in the pot, do the neti pot and everything, come back and it's like, okay, I feel a little bit better. And so I was able to do my job finally, but then like the next day, the sink had turned this like incredible teal splattery color from the salt.
It was cool. Yeah. So it was the salt that caused it from the neti pot solution. You've got like these little packets of salt to throw in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of crazy cool.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, he said if we were in Mexico, ...
If you were in Mexico, what?
To go to Mexico.
We love Mexico.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love speaking Spanish. love eating Mexican food.
They just call it food there, come to find out. Did y'all know that? That's a poor joke.
That's brutal. Jawbone Production says, Brian is a citizen here. You can get married in the States, and Erin could get her citizenship too.
I don't think we would have to get married in the States. I think we just have to get married.
No, he's just saying we just have to get married.
Yeah. The deal is that she can't even go across right now, period.
Even if we were married.
Any Canadian.
I can't get citizenship there without
or green card.
A family one with you without us being married. We can't get a green card going.
Yeah.
That's the deal, kids.
So that's the deal.
Yeah.
But apparently Canada's got different rules on that because we're considered common law in Canada's eyes.
Yeah.
We actually have a document that says it, and it's notarized. That was just the hoops that you have to jump through.
Eric says it's easy to cross the border from Texas.
I'm in Texas. Easy to cross the border down here. Cross the border into Canada from Texas. I'm curious about how that works because there's a few states in between. Are you talking about crossing into Mexico?
We're in Ontario. Maybe he doesn't know.
Oh, we're in Ontario, Canada right now.
Because you're so Texas.
Yeah.
It's because you're so Texas.
Yeah.
I think we're in Texas.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to just drive across a field or something. I don't know, like the legalities, I guess, or like I don't know the dirt road.
You think they'd see Blue Magoo if we drove by? Just drove on through.
When I've searched different roads on Google Earth, nothing seems to show up. So if someone knows where that road is, drop a Latin long.
Maybe don't drop it here.
Not here.
Maybe send us an email or something on like Telegram
or something. Yeah.
Don't send it anywhere else other than Telegram.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, from Mexico to Texas. Oh yeah. You could either walk across the Rio Grande if it's a drought situation, or you could swim. You could take a boat. Yeah. Yeah, I get you tongue in cheek for sure.
Fly down to Mexico, then drive into Texas.
I wonder what type of plane we'd have to put the bus in, like a C5 or a C-130. I don't know if it would fit in a C-130. Definitely a C5.
I think we should build our own mechanism to do that.
Oh.
Let's fire up the mechanism.
And we could blast off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, geez. I don't think we're going to finish this bus build by the time we need to roll, y'all.
That's not happening.
That's real life. Just ship it. No, because then we still run into the same problem. Erin can't cross. It's not a matter of...
I don't know if I can fly there. Maybe I could fly there. It was just like crossing the border.
Just like by land? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know if you want to fly.
I don't want that booger swab, guys.
Yeah.
Don't want the booger swab.
Yeah, the swab where they go and tickle your
brain cavity,
your pineal gland through your nose.
I'm going to try to keep my pineal gland as clean as possible.
Oh, helicopter.
Dumbo giraffe.
Yeah, you're right.
You could fit 6 school buses in a C5. I've seen them load 6 fire trucks into them while I was in the Air Force. Holy smokes.
I've been on a C5 on a couple flights when I was a kid. That was a pretty intense flight. They like walked up and down the aisles handing everybody earplugs. I was just like, oh. And then they fired up the engines. And I was like, I didn't get them in fast enough. It was crazy.
Why did you get to go on a C5?
Why? Because I was living in Germany. Yeah, and then we took during Desert Storm, they were trying to get C5s back to the U.S. And so instead of flying them empty, they gave, the airmen and enlisted people like cheap tickets. It was cheap. So we went. Yeah.
Cool.
So what else we got going on?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know.
How have you been doing with all this?
I don't even know the answer to that. I've been an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
To be honest, like today I'm in a great mood. My parents come by and give me a birthday card. I just start crying. But every other day I'm like in a great mood and then I'm crying. I think it's like a bittersweet thing.
Yeah.
To be like, whoa, we're almost ready to hit the road. This is really exciting. But there's so much uncertainty out there in this world, and parking right here in this spot is safe and cool. And then with everything going on, it's like, ooh, this is a little bit hairy and scary out there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And I'm also like, shit, man, I want to finish this thing.
Yeah.
I really want to finish this thing.
I do too.
Yeah. But it's okay. I also think that in life, you get pushed for a reason.
Yeah.
And in this particular case, if you guys don't know why we're getting the boot, it's not because we were bad and that we're getting evicted because we were bad. We're just not necessarily supposed to be living on this property. It was cool for us to be building here, but not so much.
But we weren't living here.
To live here because of silly bylaws and stuff.
Yeah, for the township.
Yeah.
And so because of that, the farmer who owns this property found out, someone dimed us out. I don't know who. And maybe
they saw us. Like, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I've never seen them. So, yeah.
That's okay, though. I do think when you're pushed to progress in life or something comes up, whatever it is, you can either cry about the cards you're dealt or you can play the hand.
Yeah.
And we're going to play the hand.
And we cry a little bit.
Cry a little bit, have some hugs and squishes, and then move on.
Yeah.
Move on. Yeah.
Definitely move.
But, I mean, I'm so grateful, and I know you're grateful
that
we've been able to be here for so long.
We're rolling over. We just rolled over 23 months a few days ago.
Yeah.
Building.
Yeah.
So just under 2 years.
Whoa!
Barefoot and badass.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much.
Nicole. I didn't know you were here.
Didn't
to see you.
Didn't see you there.
Oh my gosh, go check out Nicole's channel. She's such a cutie. Barefoot and badass.
Barefoot and badass.
Such a darling. Hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to say and apologize to everybody that we've not messaged back. We've been having a barrage of messages, like a ton of messages lately. And like these last couple weeks have been just brutal on us with the build. And so we haven't had a chance to message everybody back. We've got a ton of unopened messages in Messenger, on Telegram, on Instagram, in Facebook, like all the places. And we've not really done much anything on the computer at all.
Hardly picked up my phone. I'm trying not to pick up my phone because it's so distracting.
We're live right now, and there's no video to this week. The reason being is it takes about almost like 15 to 20 hours or so for us to edit one video that's 30 to 40 minutes long. So if you just put the math together, you can see that's a full-time job in itself. And so all this time during this build, we literally take 2 days, or sometimes we try to slam it into one day, which is really, really difficult. But we work as hard as we can and as fast as we can at everything. But we don't want to sacrifice rest, because if we sacrifice rest, then we can run into situations where we get hurt.
That's not worth it.
Neither of us want to get hurt. So,
and we like to eat good. We really like to eat good. Eric says, I'm living in my bus. It's not finished by any means. It's actually fun to do major projects on the road. Yeah, I bet it is, because necessity comes along.
Holy smokes!
Nicole, what are you doing? So sweet.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, darling.
If y'all didn't know, if you're just jumping on, it's Erin's birthday today. And we've been building all day long.
Having it.
Yeah, we're both.
I've been doing my
sweaty.
Virgo thing and organizing, which is like a birthday gift in itself.
Yeah.
Like cleaning and organizing. It's something that I love.
Thanks so much, Nicole.
Yeah,
you freaking rock.
You're so
Go
sweet.
check out her channel. She's she's been building on her coach Kermit, and it's a cool looking vehicle.
Oh my God, and her story.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful soul.
Definitely really, a light to follow.
Really beautiful soul, and she's so funny too. So make sure you check her out. Okay, so what I was saying, because I liked what Eric said about not being done and living in the bus. And when we moved into the bus, we also were not done. And every single necessity has inspired creativity.
Yeah.
And it's been really cool. Really cool. And I think that's another reason why we're kind of bummed that we have to go, because we have so many ideas. But I know that the road will also inspire ideas and finding things out in the wild, whether it's like weird shaped piece of wood that turns into like a coat rack or something, like whatever it is, we're going to find stuff. I know that when I lived in Toronto, I was such a scavenger. People would just throw stuff that they didn't want on their front lawn. And when I'd be walking home from work, I would pick stuff up and just bring it back and refurbish it. I couldn't help myself. Just like, that's pretty good stuff. So I feel like we're going to have that kind of a situation. Yeah. Accident 12123 says, so video wise, how many videos are you ahead of your progress, or where we're at? I think now.
I don't know how many videos exactly, but we're like 2.5 months ahead in YouTube world. Everything that's happened, like the most recent video was 2.5 months ago.
Yeah.
That was filmed.
I don't even know when you're going to see this pantry.
This pantry build?
Do you think that's coming out?
It'll come up at some point. Oh my gosh, Chasing Tail RV.
You guys are so sweet.
You are making Erin's birthday a wonderful one, because guess what? This is going to help us like get on the road.
Yeah. It's scary, guys.
It is.
It's like you have this dream. You're like, oh, we're going to go live in a bus on the road and be in the wild. And then you're like almost there. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so great though, and we're excited. I think today we like started feeling the excitement. Up until today, it's been like stress.
Yeah.
Like, let's get this done.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was so cranky for a minute. But now it's like things are coming together. Actually being able to put stuff away in cupboards and stuff is nice, because then we're not like tripping over the stuff anymore.
I think we just finished all of our major big projects that require very special tools, so we don't need the welder anymore. Yeah, unless something crazy comes up and we're all like, oh, we want to just fabricate a cool bracket or something like that. But we're done building the underbody compartments, done installing the diesel heater. That's all mounted up. You've already seen all that. What you haven't seen is another underbody compartment that we built for our extra diesel fuel cans. So we're carrying extra diesel because the Webasto diesel heater has its own fuel tank, if you remember that video. Well, we want to be able to top that off as we go. And guys, since we've installed that diesel heater, obviously we're not using heat right now. We're just using it for the recirculating shower. We put 15 gallons in that gas tank, or in that diesel tank, and we haven't run out yet. We're still sitting at about half a tank, and we take showers, several times a week. Not every day.
Definitely not every day right now. When we can take showers every day, we are going to do it so good.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, Chasing Tail asked if we can't get to a warmer climate for winter. What do you plan to do?
That's a great question. We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Because we don't want to salt the bus up.
And that's we could get snowed in is also another concern.
Stuck.
Yeah.
In snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also rules about parking on Crown land up here over the winter. They don't want you like rut out the roads. And
so we might have to find maybe like someone's farm or someone's like we're going to try to meet some people as we go.
You guys know anyone in Ontario? If you're from Ontario
and you have some land,
or you know somebody who has some land that we could rent a space, or if you want to do some tradesies, I cut hair. We
have some pretty sweet skills between the two of us.
We cook a mean meal. We cook a lot of mean meals.
Yeah.
Good, solid 2 really good meals a day.
We're great at building stuff.
We build a lot of stuff.
We've been known to build some things. That's
Brian
true.
is very technical.
Yeah. Yeah. We do websites, Google Ads management. Like that's some stuff that we just do from the road for clients in the US, Canada, no other countries right now. So just Canada and US.
We would do tradesies.
Yeah,
we could do tradesies. We would also be happy to pay rent. We're looking to buy some land. So if anyone wants to sell us some land.
Yeah, maybe you've got a massive property and you want to sever a piece that has a creek running through it. And maybe like
a little mountain view.
Yeah, like something cool, right?
Yeah. We're going to garden our butts off. We'll feed you.
Oh my gosh. We're going to grow so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linda Smith asks, do you have Cash App or PayPal? We have PayPal, and our email is be@beadventurepartners.com.
I think we have like a PayPal donate thing on our website. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. If you go to our website, beadventurepartners.com, and click I don't even know what tab it is, support or something like that.
Probably on the support page.
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't done anything on the website.
I haven't been on the website in a while.
So long. How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
But yeah, you can send us a private message on Instagram also, and we can give you our email address if you need it. So we're just trying to figure all that out. We have not gotten the bus undercoated. Like it was undercoated just from the factory, I guess. But we haven't gotten it undercoated here in Ontario since we've built stuff. And so we just got the contact information for a guy who does it mobily. So maybe we can meet up with him. And supposedly it only costs like $150 or something like that for him to go under and spray the undercoating on, which if you're not from a cold climate, undercoating basically is like an oil that they spray on like the metal frame and stuff, and it prevents like rust and stuff from happening. It helps to slow the amount of rust that does happen from salt corrosion. So there you go, and there you have it. I don't know all the technical details about that yet, but I'm sure I'll learn and share the wealth of knowledge as it comes.
It would be such a shame to rust out this bus after, like, I don't know how old is it now, 24 years old?
Yeah, I think it's almost 24. Yeah.
It was pretty much mummified in Phoenix. Like the mechanics, did you just say this? Because I was reading comments, but
no.
The mechanics were like, this bus is pretty much mummified. It's in perfect running condition. Yeah. There were just a few things that they had to fix. So they fixed this up, and yeah, now we're pretty much good to go, but it would be a mighty shame to get it really salty.
Yeah, it would be.
And I think that ideally we would buy a piece of land and we could have the bus parked there and we could start growing food right away. That feels kind of pressing to us. Originally, we just wanted to travel. Like we were just like, yeah, we're going to travel and we're going to film a documentary. Now we're going to film a documentary, but it's going to probably be totally different. Like as soon as we can get a homestead, that's what we want to be filming. And then we're going to really up our camera gear game.
Yeah.
We have like kind of a stabilizer thing, like a DJI Osmo, but we want to get something like for a big camera gimbal.
Yeah.
We really want to get that.
That would be super, super cool to get.
There's a super sweet comment here. William Brown said, I just want to say you two inspired me to build a bus for my family. I'm disabled and we just live to struggle watching life pass us by. I have a TBI with many health issues that come with it.
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Sorry, man.
Yeah. That's a tough one. The brain is a sensitive part of our human existence.
That's for sure. I'm glad that you're doing something for your family and for yourself, though, because it doesn't make sense to just watch this world pass us by. There's so much negativity and so much BS happening that it's just like, if you don't do things for yourself that make you smile, like, you just go down the toilet with the rest of everything else. So it's a beautiful thing to hear people taking action and doing stuff for themselves. And it doesn't have to be a bus build. Yeah. It could literally be, singing songs and being silly, or being creative, finding a sport or something that you want to play, exercising, getting a new hobby like cooking or macrame or whatever it is. Do something for yourself that feels good, because what's being pushed out there to us right now is trash, and we have to do everything in our power to stay connected to our souls and what we want, and we're the only people that are responsible for that, is like us as individuals. Yes. So that's beautiful that you're not letting your disability get in your way. Take care of yourself for sure. High five. Yeah. That's beautiful. 2 high fives. Thank you for sharing. And I know it takes a lot to share sometimes. So yeah. Cool. I am way behind on comments. There's a ton freaking coming through. You guys are gorgeous. You're killing me. You guys are hilarious. How many smuggler across the border? You will overcome anything that you are faced with. The difference is seeing the challenges. Yeah. Brian's checking the potatoes for potato salad right now. We just had him going. They're probably turning into mashed potatoes. I just turned them off. We got a fam jam tomorrow, guys. Yeah. I was like, it's getting warm in here. Oh, the stovetop is just going. Oh my gosh. Oh, Alma Mo. Your videos are great. Good to see you. I want to go visit Larry. If we can get across, we're going to visit you for sure, Larry. Yeah, when we get across. As soon as we hear we can get across, we're just going to beeline it through. Yeah, so originally it was August 21st that it was to be considered, the U.S. was going to consider opening the land crossings for non-essential, they call it, so travel or whatever, so that Erin could basically go in with a tourist visa, which is basically you just drive across, and Canadians are allowed 180 days in the U.S. per year. We should go to see if buying a property is essential. I know. That would be cool. Property is so cheap in the States. There's nothing like that up here. Up here, it is freaking price gouging like no other. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that. Larry says we'll be able to build out in the wild. He said lots of people do it. We will. We're gonna do it. Well, we're taking a lot of our hand tools with us so that we can build while we're on the road and fix things and whatever. What do you got? Jacoby's always hilarious. Singing the showers is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera. That was a Brian joke. You guys would be homies. Well, he's got this other one where he says, imagine if you walked into a bar and there was a long line of people waiting to take a swing at you. That's the punchline. That's good. William is asking, how's our shower? Any tips? Oh, this is a really good question. That is really good. Recirculating showers, like we were like, is that gross? Well, that was like my first thing about it. I was like, was that gross? And then I was like, but wait, never ending shower. Never ending. I love showers. And usually I take a half-hour shower. So it was really important that I don't waste all the water in one shower. That's very important. Right? Yeah. Especially our fresh 100 gallon. Yeah. It would be gone. It would be gone if a shower head lets out 1.5 gallons per minute and you take a 10-minute shower. In 6.6 showers, the entire 100 gallons is completely gone, assuming you didn't use that water for anything else, which is why that's important. So things that we've learned so far, and we're actually going to make a video about all of this once we're in the wild with more details.
We originally had, okay, so we've got the two big blue filters. Originally, we had a polyspun filter, particulate filter, and then a carbon filter. The polyspun filter got clogged really, really fast. Oh. Like within a couple, like I think it was like 2 weeks or so. It was like I pulled it out, I rinsed it out and everything, and it was just not good. And so, which is good, it did its job, but the downside to it is even though we were treating the water, it was turning, it basically made it into like a petri dish, and it was starting to like have a really not good smell. And this is after just a week. And it might
have been only a few days, like 4 days or something.
4 days.
It was kind of like musty, moldy.
Yeah.
What is that smell? I don't know.
Yeah, it's musty. It was musty. Yeah.
Musty, kind of stale, stagnant water.
So we started thinking about, well, how do swimming pools operate where they're keeping the same water over and over, and like they just keep the same water all the time? Mm-hmm. Well, they shock the water. They treat the water so that the water doesn't, like, it kills bacteria, essentially, is what it's killing. Also viruses, diseases, stuff like that. And so we're like, okay, well, what if we operated like it was a swimming pool? And so we looked up some formulas for the proper chlorine or bleach, like household bleach without any scents, and just concentrate. What's the percentage, or how many ounces do you put in per gallon for like cleaning cisterns? Because like these massive cisterns, water collection units, they actually clean those things out with the water in it. And guess what? Chlorine or bleach, the stuff that's inside bleach, it actually is like a natural element that is just dissolved into a concentrated solution. And so whenever it's in water, if it has an ability to off gas, so it's not in a completely closed system, then that will off gas out of the water, and then it fixes the problem, essentially. So we started doing that, and now the water, we're not really having any problems at all. So instead of putting the first filter as a polyspun filter, we ended up using, and then the second filter is the carbon filter. Then the third filter is the UV light filter. So we took the polyspun one out completely, and we put 2 carbon filters back to back in there. And guess what? That was the next step of what was helping it out. And so the next thing that I'm going to test, so now we're going on 2 weeks on one water fill, and then every 3 days we shock the system. So we put a 1/4 ounce of bleach to each gallon of water that's in the system. So if you got a 16-gallon reservoir like us, you put 4 ounces of bleach, and then you run it through the system for like 10 minutes or so. Now there's an argument about, does the bleach or chlorine kill charcoal filters? The jury's out on that, because I've read a lot of different websites that were talking about, yes, it does destroy the carbon filter, and then other websites like it doesn't. So I'm not really too sure about the science on that, but right now that's what we're doing, and it seems to be working really, really well. And so we ran into an issue yesterday where the water pressure seemed to like drop drastically all of a sudden. So I took both filters out yesterday and just put the cans on, and the water flowed fine. So I was like, okay, it's a filter problem. So whenever you're diagnosing a pump system of any kind, there's only a couple things that can happen. The pump is clogged, so an intake problem. There's a discharge problem. The pump won't pass water through. So you've got an intake problem, a discharge problem, or there's a clog in the line somewhere. There's not very many things that you got to diagnose when it comes to pumps. And I know all about pumps because I used to pump on a 2,000 gallon per minute Quint. So a 42-foot long, 80,000 pound fire truck that had a 105-foot aerial ladder on the top. I pumped a ton of water, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of gallons in my life. And so these were the things. It's like, okay, if the water starts going crappy, check your intake. Do you have an intake problem? No. Okay. Check the discharge side, like right on the discharge side. No problems there. All right. It's somewhere in between the discharge and where it's coming out. Start searching. And so by taking the filters out and putting the cans on empty, we ruled out where the clog was. It was in the very first filter of the system. So that's when Erin's like, well, yeah, that makes sense, because that the first filter is the one that's taking the brunt of everything. Now there is a strainer before the pump, and we clean that out every single time we change the water out, which is right now it's twice or once every 2 weeks. So that's what we're doing with the recirculating shower right now.
It's way better.
It is so much better. Much better. We're doing great with the heat on it, going through, like the water going through the Webasto diesel heater and then coming up. We're doing great with that. We have it set to 70 Celsius, which is like 150 something Fahrenheit. It's super hot. Like you can freaking boil some shrimp in that, really. But with the mixing valve, you just don't use as much hot and it just stays hot. It's really, really great. If we were to do a different type of system, but similar, we might replumb it a little bit and put glycol in the Webasto and have that on a closed loop and use a heat exchanger, because I think that the water would stay like even hotter if you wanted it hotter, and just because it wouldn't have as much heat transfer as the water going directly into the Webasto, the colder water, and then recirculating through. So that's another test that we want to do for another time, but that would require us completely changing the layout of the plumbing. And we will put up a diagram for that part, like that proposed change in Get Your Skoolie On. We already have the plumbing diagram for the recirculating shower and for the freshwater system in Get Your Skoolie On. So everybody in there already has access to that.
Yeah. What's a Pelican filter? William says try a Pelican filter in the loop or earth before your carbon.
An earth before your carbon. An earth filter? I'm not sure what that is. Like sand?
Yeah. Vanessa says she watched Snow and Kurt, how they cleaned it. We actually talked to Snow and Kurt because they were one of the couples that we were like, whoa, this is cool. Yeah. The recirculating shower.
And then showerloop.org.
And showerloop.org. And then we contacted them. We were like, guys, the thing stinks. And we're like, oh, it'll do that.
Yeah. They're like, oh, here's how you do it. And then we're just like, oh, geez. That's too simple, y'all.
What up, to Connect? Good to see you. Jailbreaking my PS3 and didn't know you were live.
Oh.
PS3 and up a storm. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Lowe's and Walmart are about 10 minutes away from a bus. Beer store. Oh, Almo said, Larry said that he was going to see if we could park on his land. We just have to get across the border, Larry. Yeah.
Have to get across.
We'll be there with bells on.
And Larry says that he's using sediment and carbon filter for all incoming water. Yes, that is awesome. We're doing a carbon that also has a sediment filter for incoming into the tank. But then for the freshwater side is different. We're also using 1 micron polyspun filter, 1 micron carbon, and then the Viqua VH150 for the UV on that one. Because apparently that'll filter beaver piss and you can drink it out of a lake if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That was the specs for that system, at least.
Who doesn't want to drink beaver piss?
I know, right?
Filtered beaver piss.
Sounds rich.
Yeah. What's this? I don't know. Okay.
All right.
We're trying to catch up, guys.
Yeah, if you send us a message, Linda, was it Linda?
To you as no mask. Oh, we better not say
that. We can't talk those words.
Yeah, Linda! Woo! I'll just give you a high five.
High five. High five.
I saw someone was from New Zealand. I heard it's getting nastier.
Getting rowdy.
Down there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So what else we got going on?
I don't know. We got to make potato salad tonight for the fam jam tomorrow. Probably have a shower.
Yeah.
Need to have a shower. I want to finish. I'm making little railings to go on our open shelves in the bathroom. They're cute as a button. Little leather rope combo. We got a cow hide, like a half a cow hide. So the leather accents are really coming out, guys.
Yeah.
We're having a lot of fun with the leather.
Yeah.
I'm going a little leather crazy. Like, I just want to put fringe on everything. Lucky it's not sparkles. You're lucky it's not sparkles.
I am lucky.
More
That's
of a
not
leather
all
gal.
glitter.
Leather over sparkles.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we got here? We better wind it down, guys.
Yeah.
Who's got more questions?
Barefoot and Badass is heading over to Myrtle Beach in Charleston,
Lucky.
South Carolina. Oh, that's going to be nice.
Are you down there already?
No, she's hopping on a plane tomorrow for a 4-day trip. Oh, that'll be fun.
I hope you have so much fun. Yes. Imitation raspberry flavor is made from beaver glands.
Oh, nice.
Anything that says flavor on it, like, don't buy that.
Yeah.
Flavor or like caramel color.
Yeah.
Don't buy that stuff, guys.
Caramel.
You don't know what it is.
Caramel.
Useless fact of the day.
Platypus
are poisonous.
There you go. No duckbills here.
I thought we were just getting started. I know. Aw, you guys.
Yeah.
We could probably go for another hour, but we have to get back at it. It's 11:05 p.m. here.
Yeah. We haven't been sleeping much lately. We try.
We try. Too wound up.
Yeah.
The one night I went to bed, it was like almost 4 a.m. Brian had been sleeping for hours already. What do you mean you weren't sleeping? Right. If I keep him up late, he's like...
She keeps me up late, y'all. And I'm just like, babe, I can't stay up anymore. I'm tired.
He just works so hard.
I'm going nonstop. She's going nonstop too. Like, we're a good team. We freaking have been rocking it.
Yeah.
And this is one of the most challenging things that we've ever done in our lives. And I think that it's totally going to be worth it. And the reason being is, like, the other night we were looking at everything and saying, you know, we've built all of this. Like, the underbody storage is done. These cabinets are practically done in here, like for all the drawers and everything. I don't know if you guys seen that yet, but it'll come out at some point. All of them.
Practically done, isn't it?
Yeah. And
we just have to do something for, like, our plates.
But all of this takes so much freaking time. Like, I was thinking that we'd be able to whip this build out in like 6 months. And I hear so many people say, oh yeah, I've got planned 6 months for my build. I'm just like, if you're a creative person like we are, like 6 months is not enough time. Not in our lifetime. Like,
we thought we could slam it in like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
We'll slam it.
We'll just put it all in. Like, that's all we're going to do. We're just going to build it and it's going to work.
Maybe if you didn't tear it apart or do like custom fabrication and stuff like that. Like, if you didn't take the windows out and you left the metal ceiling in and you left the floor in and then you just like kind of cleaned it up and then...
Or just clad it.
Started cladding it and building on top of that. But... that wasn't what we wanted to do. This is like more of a home for us than weekender mobile. So you guys, thanks for all the birthday wishes. You guys are so sweet. Mattress buckets card table. Larry, that's not your bus though. Larry's doing like a hot tub in the living room or something. Yeah, we're gonna go get some rest. You guys are beautiful.
Glad you're loving our videos, Derek.
Oh, thank you.
And thank everybody for Erin's super chat birthday presents.
Oh, Steph and Luke, thank you.
Barefoot and Badass.
Thanks, Nicole. Jason Taylor V. You guys are awesome.
Guys rock.
You guys are always so supportive and so beautiful. And again, thanks to everybody for the great comments and for hanging out with us tonight and being silly. It's nice. We always need a shove to take a break.
Absolutely.
And we were like, oh, no video this week. We need to hang out and have some fun. Because we were going to land like starfish on the deck. Oh, the deck is done.
The catwalk?
I mean catwalk.
That's done.
It's done. Yeah. All I wanted was to lay on the deck like a starfish today.
Yeah.
But then a crazy thunderstorm rolled in.
Not just thunder, it rained like crazy.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's been so muggy and hot. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. And again, sorry that we haven't gotten back to people messaging on Instagram.
We will.
Facebook. Everywhere. Telegram.
It'll probably be next week that we'll start getting back to people. But it's like even text messages. Some people have our phone numbers and they send text messages. Still haven't gotten back to people from text messages.
We've had some really great random video calls lately on Instagram. People just video calling us and we pick up.
Sometimes. Sometimes like my hands are busy or like building or it let me think. Or we're dirty or the phone's not turned on, like what is it called? The silence is on. So we just don't hear it. And then we see, oh, you missed a video call from so and so. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 1 sec. We still have some questions on here. Can you look at that?
Oh, questions.
Yeah.
Linda says she's in Ohio.
Oh, this is our thing. Linda, I found the thing. We have a PayPal thing.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Sorry, Linda. I forgot what it was, and then I just remembered. This is maybe it. You guys are so sweet.
There it goes. There's our little PayPal-a-rooney.
You have to play, right? Fred said Fred. Oh, I'm too sexy for the catwalk. Too sexy for the catwalk.
Oh, yeah, Larry.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You're going to dance up there, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You guys are hilarious. We just want to park our bus beside other people and hang out and just hang out on the decks. I can't wait to go hang out up there.
Nicole Barefoot and Badass says 6 months was my original time frame for mine too. LOL. 3.5 years in now. LOL. Well, you got us beat on that.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute.
Yeah.
What?
I can't read all of these.
There's like so many.
There's so many comments.
So many good comments. I'm gonna have to read this after.
Yeah. I have it set to keep the live stream chat so we can go back and read back.
Don't look a day over 20. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Spring chicken. That's for sure.
Is that real?
Cute.
Thanks, guys.
Cute.
Who wants to guess how old I am?
Oh, we never said how old you are.
You could if you want. It's funny. Well, 4 years.
All right. Oh, can we do a poll on here? Create a poll.
All right, we're doing a poll.
All right. Here, let's do this poll. How old do you think Erin is today?
29, 28,
so
36.
20 to
27.
30.
They like it.
30 to 40.
35.
Actually, I should do smaller increments. 20 to 25.
You don't need a survey. They're putting the numbers up.
25 to 30.
33. Only one person got it so far.
35 to 40.
Oh my gosh. Can we send a postcard?
Okay, there's a survey. I just threw up a poll for y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Don't end the poll.
I want to end it. I like the people who are saying I'm in my 20s. That's nice.
Oh my gosh. Only one person actually got it. Yeah.
Is it one?
Yeah. Even before the poll came up.
I can't guess because you told me. But you don't look it. I raged you when I said that. I said I'm fucking. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Never ask a woman's age, Larry.
So the majority of people think that Erin's between 30 and 35. Oh, the tide has turned. They think that she's upper middle age. Keep on dropping your votes, y'all.
I love it. My oldest daughter is 39.
Linda's daughter's 39.
29 for the fourth time.
Wow. Now that's an insult.
Thanks, Larry.
Does that mean 29 plus 29 plus 29 plus 29?
Oh.
Which is like a little less than 100?
I'd look really good if I was
106.
something.
106.
Nice
no,
math.
not 106. 96, excuse me.
Nice math.
Yeah.
I want to keep having my champagne birthday again and again. 29 for the, was it?
For the fourth
seventh time.
So
36, guys. I am in the latter category.
She is.
That's
all right.
Me.
We're ending the poll now.
It's over.
The poll is done.
Thanks to everybody who said I was still in my 20s. You have my heart forever.
Yes. I thought I had your heart forever.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, for your generosity, for watching our videos.
Yeah, watching our videos, huge. Sharing our videos, thumbs upping our videos, commenting on our videos, hanging out on the premieres on our videos, participating in the live chat on live streams on our videos.
Yeah, you guys are
sharing our videos. Did I say that one?
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You failed arithmetic.
Arithmetic.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't have my abacus with me here, Larry.
Can you guys tell we just want to hang out? We don't want to go.
We probably ought to go.
We ought to go.
Yeah, we've got to get stuff done. We literally have 2 days, 2 physical days, and
tomorrow afternoon we will drive the bus.
We're driving the bus tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to drive the bus tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we got to go to the open bus party.
Yeah.
Open bus.
Open bus party. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
You beautiful humans.
We appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for the super chats. Thanks so much for all of our patrons and for your patronage. And thanks to everybody who's in the Get Your Skoolie On community and checking out all of our fun videos over there.
There's a lot to come.
We've got some fun stuff planned for over there. That's not going to make it to YouTube because it's too detailed. It's for people who are either researching, wanting to build a bus, not sure if they want to, or they are building and they just want to see how we do things, like the details behind all of that.
Do the step-by-step.
Yeah. So,
thank you guys. Oh, Kathy.
What's up, Kathy?
Hi, Kathy and Corey. Young
Good
lovers.
to see ya.
Oh my gosh. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody.
We love all y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
See you when we see you again.
Promise.
Probably on the road.
Yeah.
The next time a premiere happens or a live stream, we'll be on the road.
Buenos nachos.
Buenos nachos para ti también, Wendy.
Love you guys. Okay. Good night for real this time.
Bye-bye.